The Senate will come to order. The Secretary will call the roll.
Senator Buck. Senator Canizaro. Senator Cruz Crawford. Senator Daley. Senator Iñate. Senator Dondero Loop. Senator Ellison. Senator Flores. Senator Hansen. Senator Krasner. Senator Lang. Senator Neal. Senator Wynn. Senator Orenshaw. Senator Pizzina. Senator Rogish. Senator Scheibel. Senator Steinbeck. Senator Stone. Senator Taylor. Senator Titus.
Senator Canizaro.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please mark Senator Neal absent excused.
Thank you. Let the record reflect there are 20 senators present. Please rise for the prayer by Pastor Louis Locke of the Foursquare Church here in Carson City and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Please join me in prayer. Lord, we give you thanks and we give you praise for this beautiful Nevada day. Grant this body wisdom to lead with integrity, compassion to govern with justice, and to serve the people of Nevada with humility. We pray and ask for your blessing on our governor, lieutenant governor, senators, assembly persons, staff, and families. God gave instructions to Moses to bless the children of Israel. The words are recorded in the book of Numbers, and may they be a blessing today. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. In Jesus' wonderful name, amen.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order of Business 3, reading and approval of the journal by previous order of the Senate. The reading of the journal is dispensed with, and the President and Secretary are authorized to make the necessary corrections and additions. Order of Business 4, reports of committees.
Mr. President, your Committee on Government Affairs, to which was referred Senate Bill number 96, has had the same under consideration and begs leave to report the same back with the recommendation do pass. Signed, Senator Edgar Flores, Chair. End of reports.
Order of Business 9, motions, resolutions, and notices.
Senator Buck has approved the addition of Senator Stone as a primary sponsor on Senate Bill number 131, and Senator Taylor has approved the addition of Senator Stone as a sponsor on Senate Bill number 146. That concludes Order of Business 9.
Order of Business 10, introductions, first reading, and reference.
Senate Bill 316, introduced by Senators Wynn, etc., revises provisions relating to insurance. End of bill.
Senator Wynn.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 316 to Commerce and Labor.
Senator Wynn has referred SB 316 to Commerce and Labor Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 317, introduced by Senator Daley, revises provisions relating to industrial insurance. End of bill.
Senator Daley.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 317 to Commerce and Labor.
Senator Daley has referred SB 317 to the Commerce and Labor Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 318, introduced by Senators Daley, Iñate, Lang, and Taylor, revises provisions related to charter schools. End of bill.
Senator Daley.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 318 to Education.
Senator Daley has referred SB 318 to the Education Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 319, introduced by Senators Daley and Taylor, establishes provisions relating to county fire protection districts. End of bill.
Senator Daley.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 319 to the Committee on Government Affairs.
Senator Daley has referred SB 319 to the Government Affairs Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 320, introduced by Senator Scheibel, revises provisions relating to crosswalks. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 320 to the Committee on Growth and Infrastructure.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 320 to the Growth and Infrastructure Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 321, introduced by Senator Wynn, revises provisions relating to public utilities. End of bill.
Senator Wynn.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 321 to Growth and Infrastructure.
Senator Wynn has referred SB 321 to the Growth and Infrastructure Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 322, introduced by Senator Taylor and Assemblymember Hanson, revises provisions relating to the Board of Regents of the University of Nevada. End of bill.
Senator Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that Senate Bill 322 be referred to the Senate Committee on Education.
Senator Taylor has referred SB 322 to the Education Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 323, introduced by Senators Scheibel, Cruz Crawford, Dignate, Wynn, and Taylor, revises provisions relating to offenders. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 323 to the Committee on Judiciary.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 323 to the Judiciary Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 324, introduced by Senators Scheibel and Wynn, establishes prohibitions relating to the sale of water in certain disposable plastic bottles in communities abutting the Lake Tahoe watershed. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 324 to the Committee on Natural Resources.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 324 to the Natural Resources Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 325, introduced by Senators Dignate, et cetera, requires certain counties and cities and certain nonprofit organizations to establish a program relating to the adoption of certain animals. End of bill.
Senator Donate.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 325 to the Committee on Government Affairs.
Senator Donate has referred SB 325 to the Government Affairs Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 326, introduced by Senator Cruz Crawford, requires certain public utilities to submit an annual report to the Public Utilities Commission of Nevada relating to the infrastructure of the public utility. End of bill.
Senator Cruz Crawford.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 326 to the Committee on Growth and Infrastructure.
Senator Cruz Crawford has referred SB 326 to the Growth and Infrastructure Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 327, introduced by Senator Cruz Crawford, revises provisions relating to contractors. End of bill.
Senator Cruz Crawford.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 327 to the Committee on Commerce and Labor.
Senator Cruz Crawford has referred SB 327 to the Commerce and Labor Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 328, introduced by Senators Cruz Crawford and Dondero Loop, revises provisions relating to education. End of bill.
Senator Cruz Crawford.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 328 to the Committee of Education.
Senator Cruz Crawford has referred SB 328 to the Education Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 329, introduced by Senators Flores, et cetera, requires certain persons to complete training on dementia and cognitive impairments. End of bill.
Senator Flores.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 329 to the Committee on Health and Human Services.
Senator Flores has referred SB 329 to the Health and Human Services Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 330, introduced by Senator Neal, revises provisions relating to facilities for skilled nursing. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 330 to the Committee on Health and Human Services.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 330 to the Health and Human Services Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 331, introduced by Senator Neal, revises provisions relating to education. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 331 to the Committee on Education.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 331 to the Education Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 332, introduced by Senator Neal, prohibits the making of a bad faith claim or assertion of copyright infringement. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 332 to the Committee on Commerce and Labor.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 332 to the Commerce and Labor Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 333, introduced by Senator Neal, makes an appropriation to the Southern Nevada Enterprise Community Board for certain expenses of the board. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer SB 333 to the Committee on Finance.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 333 to the Finance Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
Senate Bill 334, introduced by Senator Neal, revises provisions relating to the employment of offenders. End of bill.
Senator Scheibel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to refer Senate Bill 334 to the Committee on Judiciary.
Senator Scheibel has referred SB 334 to the Judiciary Committee. Any objections? Seeing none, so ordered.
That concludes Order of Business 10 and the business of the desk for this legislative day.
Order of Business 16, remarks on the floor, introduction of guests. Senator Orenshaw.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, I am very fortunate to have guests today from CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates. Today is CASA Day at the Nevada Legislature, and I'd like to ask everyone who's here from CASA to please stand. I'm very lucky with me to have Matthew Dumas and Bree Bernal Martinez. I know Debbie Gallo is here, I believe, on the floor, and I don't have the names of all the CASAs, but I'm so impressed by all the work that the CASAs do. Court-appointed special advocates are dedicated and trained volunteers sworn in and appointed to a specific case by our judges to be the eyes and ears of the court for our children in the foster care system. The Nevada CASA Association works to support, recruit, train, and expand the network of 10 local and auxiliary programs within the state to ensure that every child in Nevada's foster care system has a CASA volunteer to advocate for their best interests. The over 700 CASA volunteers in Nevada are a consistent presence in their assigned children's lives, providing advocacy, stability, and support. In addition to spending between 8 to 10 hours per month with the child they're helping, they work with caseworkers, professionals, attorneys, parents, foster parents, teachers, service providers. They attend team meetings, court hearings, and every 6 months write a court report providing recommendations to assist the judge as they make decisions that shape the future of that child. And Mr. President, in my personal life, in my day job, I've been impressed by the CASAs I've seen come to hearings time and time again. Oftentimes, when there was no one else there for that child going through crisis. So I hope that the body will, take into account all the hard work of our CASAs here, and please make them feel welcome, and please have your doors open. I think they're going to be working the halls today to talk to us. So please make them feel welcome.
Senator Pizzina.
Thank you, Mr. President. Today, I would like to welcome the Nevada Bankers Association for their day at the legislature. Nevada Bankers Association is the united voice of Nevada's diverse banking industry. Their members are dedicated to providing the best financial products, services, and resources to drive and support economic growth, job creation, and prosperity throughout the state of Nevada. And sitting with me today, and we'll have him stand, is the chair of the Nevada Bankers Association, Scott Johnson, also a resident of Senate District 12. He's Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of Valley Bank of Nevada. Johnson brings more than 28 years of financial expertise to his role, with a background spanning local institutions and national firms. Since its inception, Johnson has been instrumental in shaping Valley Bank of Nevada. Please welcome him and the Nevada Bankers and give them a warm welcome in the building today. Thank you.
Any further remarks? Senator Cannizzaro.
Thank you, Mr. President. So I know we've talked a lot about Women's History Month. We're not done talking about it yet. We're still in March. And so today I want to celebrate one of my colleagues and recognize the senator from Senate District 8 and our president pro tempore. So our senator from Senate District 8 was born and raised in Las Vegas. She is a native Nevadan who is the product of Nevada's K-12 public education and higher education systems. She received both her bachelor's degree and master's degree from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Rebels. And I am sure that her mom, who was also a regent for the Nevada system of higher education for 12 years, was very proud of her daughter's academic accomplishments, but she did not stop there. She worked as an educator in the Clark County School District for 30 years while raising 3 daughters before taking her passion for public service to the Assembly in 2008, where she served 3 sessions and chaired 2 different committees, Transportation and Health and Human Services. In 2018, she was successfully elected to serve in the Senate in Senate District 8, where she has chaired 3 different committees, Revenue and Economic Development, Government Affairs, and Finance in 2023 and 2025. She has chaired committees in 5 different subject areas, which makes her pretty much our resident expert on just about everything, proving herself to actually be one of the most organized and hardworking legislators to ever serve, as she tackles each new subject area with fierce dedication to excellence. She is only the 4th woman to chair the Senate Committee on Finance, And if she has the distinct pleasure of chairing it yet again in 2027, she will hold the record for the most sessions that any woman has chaired the Senate Committee on Finance. And I have to say, serving as her vice chair now as a member of her committee, she is one of the best chairs that I have served under, hands down. Our senator from Senate District 8 has held several leadership positions in the Senate, including Senate Co-Majority Whip and now the Senate President Pro Tempore this session. And I have to say, she is somebody who definitely cares deeply for her constituents, often rising before the sun. Yes, that is extremely true. I know I have their very early morning text messages to prove it. And yet she is happiest spending her time with her daughters and her grandchildren. In 2014, she received the Lifetime Achievement Award for Advancement and Support of Education from the Nevada Association of School Superintendents for her commitment in education. She is a lifetime learner, participating in 2 of the council and state government's training programs for legislators, which you actually have to be accepted into and approved. So I think it's a testament also to the strength that she shows here. The Western Legislative Academy and the Henry Toll Fellowship Program, which are competitive programs that legislators get to attend. She proves her commitment to education to her friends, to her family, and to her constituents every single day. And honestly, I could not be in this position and in this building without her by my side. She is one of my friends and somebody who I truly, truly, truly admire, as much as we rib each other over our higher education loyalties. And so if you all please join me in just recognizing our President Pro Tempore from Senate District 8. Okay, Mr. President, I have 2 other special guests that I would like to introduce. If you could both please stand. So with me today on the floor is Jennifer Atlas. She moved to Nevada 20 years ago to pursue a career as a professional ballroom dancer, which I find to be quite interesting all of the time. After retiring from the dance floor, she built a career in hospitality before finding her true passion in advocacy. A very proud mom, she is dedicated to fighting for policies that uplift families and communities. And joining her today is her son, Bo Tucker. Bo is a 5th grader at Kesterton Elementary School in Henderson. He is his class president and loves playing soccer. He is excited to be learning about advocacy and seeing civics in action. He wants to be a pilot when he grows up. And we're very excited because both Jennifer and Bo are going to be joining us later on today for a hearing that I think is going to be very impressive and very touching and hopefully provide a lot of good stuff for families here in Nevada. And I'm very, very excited to have them with us on the floor today. If you could all please make them feel very welcome. You will notice that I, along with several other members, and both Bo and Jennifer are also wearing green pins for NICU awareness. So that's what that symbolizes for anyone who might see folks around the building today talking about NICU awareness today for our babies. With that, Mr. President, I would move that the Senate stand in adjournment until the hour of 11 a.m. on Wednesday, March 12th, 2025.
Thank you. You've heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries. We are adjourned.